How's it going, guys? So right now I'm in a Doosan DL200. Swiderski's brought it out for us to use. We have 10 hours to use it, and we really need a bigger loader because the other one's too small and it has a lot of problems. And so we're just looking for what loader we should buy. And so this is our second loader we're trying out. First we tried a case, now we're trying a Doosan. And I'm just gonna test drive it right here so I know how to drive it, and then I'll load Steve with the mixer.
Steve's off the mixer over. It's across the road, it's kind of a pain to come over here with for it, but it's the only place we got to put the feed, so. The old Doosan. It's got a high lift on it, but so far from what I've heard from Steve, you don't like the way it handles, right, Steve?
I think it's clumsy.
Clumsy?
But I would say it's very stable.
Okay, so clumsy but stable. And so what I want to see is how quick, like when you tip the bucket, like trying to shake feed off, that's the biggest thing to me, because I don't want something that's slow. You want something that's quick, so if you need just a little bit, you can just shake a little bit off, instead of like a slow response down and up.
Such a blade on the front that the feed doesn't just fall off like the other bucket. It has to actually be shook off and then it's taken off slow.
It's got those bolts sticking up. Right. Yeah, it's got bolts sticking up for the cutting edge.
So it doesn't just fly and slide off like the other one. I think it actually working slower probably brings the feed off more the way you want it, that you can control it better. Okay. So we got to use it for 10 hours.
Jaron's getting his turn in right now. Mixer's full. It takes a really full batch for the heifers. This was just annuals that we had planted a couple years ago on pre-vet plant ground, and we're getting them fed to the heifers. It's not really that good a haylage. It's poorer quality haylage, so it's good heifer feed, but it's not good cow feed for milk cows. One thing, he's got her full. Is it enough weight in there, Steve?
No, we need more.
More?
We need
wow.
more. He's not empty in the bucket, you know. It doesn't fall off as well,
right.
But at the same time that it helps you control, I think it helps you control how much is going in there.
Okay. But when you're doing corn salads or something, it's nice just to be able to dump it and that's it, you're done. Like fast dumps.
Yeah.
Because you need about 6, well with this loader we might only need 5 buckets.
5 filters.
Per batch of corn silage for the milk cow. Let's see how full this is up here. Turn it on, Steve. Well, it'll run over, won't it?
It will.
Okay.
You want it on? Or?
How much weight you need? Has he got enough?
I'm almost like another 1,000 pounds. Is there room on the other side or no?
A little bit. I guess we're really filling this mixer. Actually, I know where there's a used Pat's 1100. And this is actually a 950, but it's actually 1100 with the side extensions. And somebody not too far from here, a dealer, has a used 1100 with sides. And that would really help us because starting tomorrow morning, right now we mix 3 high batches. We're gonna have to mix 4 high batches because the feed's running over too much. And you can see the heifer feed bags. We only mix 1 for the heifers. and that's too full. So we really don't want to mix the fourth batch because it's probably going to take an extra 45 minutes a day. And 45 minutes a day on this, or not 40, maybe a half hour. So a half hour a day with this running, and the mixer, doing an extra batch, it just all costs a lot of money. So if we could get that used mixer, it's in really good shape, reasonable, we might consider that. 1100. But the problem is, if we have the 1100 mixer, it's about 10 inches taller than this one, or a foot. We would not be able to dump into it with our 321. That's why we're looking at a different loader, because we need a higher dump. So, you gonna go feed? I'm gonna go talk to Jared on the review. So what do you think, Jared?
You can lift a lot higher.
A lot higher than that case even we used?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we demoed an 821 not too long ago, but that loader itself was just too big. But they're gonna, I think Miller Bradford's gonna bring a 5 or 621 with a high lift. Be nice to try that. So we got this handle here, and when you push the handle all the way forward, the bucket keeps going all the way down, and the same as back. I don't know if I like that. You like that, Jared?
No.
It must be something that they do intentionally, because it's like a lock.
I never pushed it.
That's quick though. It's really fast up and down.
Yeah.
Is it loader empty?
Yeah. You gotta
So
use
where's the
this-
forward
you gotta
and
use
reverse?
this side.
This thing?
Yep.
That I don't like.
I got used to it.
You sure it ain't over here?
No, I press every button. It lifts way above the
It's
mixer.
fast. The bucket is really quick.
Yeah. But it doesn't shake out.
That's what I'm wondering about. Okay, so if we have it up all the way and we want to shake it, yeah, it actually ain't too bad. I think it's pretty good that way. Okay, so I was talking to Swiderski's, and they said that this 200 is, I think it's a hydrostatic, where the other bigger than a 200 would be different. You would have the transmission's different in them. So I don't know whether this is it's a good thing or not. This is kind of like our loader.
Yeah.
But if they're bigger than this, the transmission's different. So we're going to have to check into that. Don't leave by one of these driveway plows. Let's just go do that.
Yeah.
I just want to have experience a little bit in here. Makes a lot of hydraulic noise, don't
Yeah,
it?
it's really loud.
Hi.
It's loud.
I think we're digging dirt. Oh, we're right onto the gravel. Wow, it's quite the cutting edge.
Yep. I'm thinking this thing can go pretty fast. It's in kilometers an hour.
Is it?
Like the gauge is in kilometers, so you can't change it. That's dumb. Is this a foreign country that makes it?
Doosan?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, isn't Doosan owned by Bobcat?
Yeah. But that doesn't. No. Maybe they changed it now.
Should we just take it back for now?
Yeah, sure.
The big Doosan. It does seem like just a little bit clumsy. I agree with Steve. And Jaron said the same thing, but I don't know if it's just because we're not used to a big loader and we're used to a smaller loader, or if it is that way. So that's why I want to try out a couple different ones. If we would buy a different loader, I don't want to just buy a Doosan. I want to try a case this size and maybe a John Deere. That way you know. A lot of money to spend when it doesn't operate the way you're hoping it does. So right now we got a pile of protein out here on the concrete because it wouldn't all fit in the bins. And Steve said he wants me to try to load that protein because he thinks it's going to be really clumsy for doing things like that. So that's what we're going to do now. Is I'm just going to try to scoop this protein up and see how it works. One thing I do miss on our case loader, our forward and reverse is just a little toggle right here. And that's the way that big 821 was too. This is over here, so you gotta like go like that to go forward and reverse, which ain't the end of the world, but this is your loader control right here. It's just nice when it's forward and reverse is right at your fingertips. Just makes it more user friendly. So what do you think? You like this?
Yeah, it lifts. The biggest thing I like about it is how high it lifts.
I know, I do like that too. Yes, Caesar. Okay, so we will not treat her, you're saying?
No, I think we go.
Okay, the eye is not watery?
No, I think no worry.
Sounds good. We've been having a little bit of pink eye in our heifers from, I think it's from the sawdust. And Caesar was concerned about one, but he looked and we had treated her last week, so he said it's not watery, so it's probably getting better. That's what that was about. At least the heater works in here.
Yeah.
It's been kind of cold out lately. Who's that guy?
I don't know. It's me.
So, we've come to a consensus. If we're gonna have a big loader like this, we might as well get a bigger bucket because that 821 had a much bigger bucket and this loader is just as clumsy as the 821, right guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, is what we want to do, if we're gonna have a loader this size, that's a 3-yard bucket, we need at least a 4.5. Because our little loader bucket holds not too much less than this one, so it's just, for the size of the loader, bucket's too small for feed. That's what we came up with, so.
Yeah, this is nice because you can feel it up right here.
Where's the fuel?
Right here.
That's diesel?
Yeah, I think so.
Can you feel it on the outside too, or you gotta get that door open?
Oh, you probably gotta get this.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's good.
so, is that it on the loader review? We're gonna close
Yeah.
this video out?
Yep.
I think that's gonna be it on this loader review. We'll let you know what we decide.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, if anything would clean those heifers out, it would be this. Tell them Levi wanted his driveway plowed out.
Levi wanted his driveway.
And I wanted to use a loader.
And also Dad wanted to try out the loader.